Greetings and salutations. It's your man D Boogie. And I brought the lovely Kristy Kelly with us.
Hi.
And once again, I keep going to the mailbox and I keep getting all of these goodies sent to little old me. And I'm here for it. Just want to let you guys know. I am here for it. Thank you. I am here to help put the word out and help let people know about these small indie houses, these niche houses, these nano perfumeries is what I'm being educated as to what these really small, tiny, handcrafted artisan companies are. They're called nano perfumeries. And I have showcased a few of them. Jitterbug, Emily over at Jitterbug, great, awesome human being. Caroline over at Hexanaut, another one of the most fantastic people. Andrea at Sucrabelle. I had Bono at Surfume. I've had the guys over at Free Yourself. I've run across so many people from these small houses that have sent me products, and I've had the opportunity to review them. And this one comes from another house that I ran across called Maison des Animaux. So it's like House of the Animals. And I reached out to her and was just telling her about my channel and letting her know that, she had some things, if she had a discovery set or anything. And she was like, yes, I do have a discovery set and I'd be glad to send it to you. And she did. But not only did she send me a discovery set, I'm going to show you guys what's in this box.
It's a good thing I'm secure in our relationship. Here you have women sending you things and women at the farmer's market telling you you're beautiful, telling me you're beautiful.
Okay, so let's back up to that story. So we're at the farmer's market today, and I stepped away to go say hi to Julie, one of our other friends. She had some baked goods over in the kitchen,
The Tammy's kitchen.
Yeah, in Tammy's kitchen. And I stepped away, and when I came back, Kristy kind of pulls me to the side and she says, "Did you know you were beautiful?"
So now let me give you my end of this story because it's adorable. And like every woman wants this moment. I don't care who you are. So I'm standing there minding my own business because I'm antisocial and don't talk to people. And this woman comes across we're in the same bay, but she's directly across from where I'm sitting. And I'm so sorry, I forgot her name. So she comes over and she says, please don't take this the wrong way. Your man is beautiful. And I'm so socially inept. I said, I know. And so that answer took her by surprise. I guess I'm supposed to be humble or something. I have nothing to do with him being beautiful. So... Oh my God, it was so funny to me.
Look, I am 6'3", 230 pounds of dude. I have been called many things in my lifetime. Beautiful is not one.
I think that's so not true, though.
Well, not anymore. Well, I'm saying, I can cross that off my bucket list now. Being called beautiful, check. I had that happen.
Excuse me.
But needless to say, I was more impressed with the fact that she was tickled by it, and I didn't have to pull out bail money. I didn't have to go into my cologne fund for bail money because that would have been depressing that I couldn't have been able to get these fragrances that I had to come because this lady called me beautiful and Kristy beat her up.
Well, it was 50-50.
Yeah, so it's a good thing. But we got some really, really, really. I got a bunch of nice things from the flea market today. They had what was it first
Farmers market.
I keep saying flea market. I'm sorry. That's normally where I like to go on Saturday. I like to go down to the stockyard, the flea market. But the farmers market had their first.
Well, it was called Super Saturday. It's an event where like anybody can go down and be a vendor.
Oh, you tell them about that because you know
That's
more about it than
literally
I
all
do.
I know.
Oh.
And I go down and I sell stuff for a day.
Yeah, well, her and Dean had apple butter and pumpkin butter, and she had a coffee scrub and various soaps and her famous cranberry chutney. When I tell you it's famous, people started ordering that stuff like in advance.
That was funny.
If you want some, I'll put the link to her website, in here, and you can see she's got several things. She writes books. So if you're a fan of paranormal, religious satire, paranormal romance.
Oh, I sold books today too. That was funny.
See, we do it all in this house. We don't play no games. We're a Renaissance household.
Clearly, you can tell in our decor.
And this was actually painted by a good friend of ours. His name is Seraphim Smith. And he actually created this for her. It's one of a kind. There is not another one like it on the planet.
Nope.
And it's a Jabber Tonky. So if you know anything about Lewis Carroll and Through the Looking Glass and the Alice in Wonderland, that whole thing, you'll know that Jabberwocky is one of the protagonists of the book.
The poem.
Of the poem?
He's the Jabberwocky's the poem.
From the poem. Mm-hmm. Okay. So he's the protagonist of the poem, and that he is dispatched with the vorpal blade. So that much I do know. And I mean, galump, without his head goes galumphing back. I know all that snickety snack, and without his head went galumphing back, Read, kids. Reading is fundamental. For real. On a real note, pick up a book sometimes. Put your phone down.
Or read it on your phone.
You can read it on your phone, but actually read a book. Read a book by an esteemed, acclaimed author. But you can also have read independent authors as well. But make sure you read some of the classics. Educate yourselves. Just be more aware.
I would add that caveat, but read the classics with the understanding of the world we actually live in and not the one the victors wrote about.
Yeah, they're classics. That's why I said they're classics. It's that's why I said fiction / nonfiction. There was a reason I said fiction / nonfiction. Because some of the best books I found as a kid don't really fly right now.
Sometimes I feel that that's like a double-edged sword, because great stories often include horrific things, but the story wasn't at fault.
Well, I mean,
society
horrific things happen. Yeah, I mean, horrific things have happened throughout history, whether we wanted them to or not. But just like you say with stories, it's always the victor that gets to write the tale.
Yeah, because everyone else is dead.
Yeah, so that's the main thing she wanted. That's your takeaway. The victor always gets to write the tale, so you never really get to know what happened.
No, it's one-sided stories.
But anywho,
which has nothing to do with why we're here.
And like that, we're back.
You can cut that whole part out.
I am cutting nothing. I'll timestamp it and put it in there. Fast forward to the fragrance description if you want to cut out us talking, but my real people want to hear that because that's where it's real. They want to know about me as well as this fragrance. So this is the discovery set that she sent me. Maison des Animaux. Can't really tell if you can see it, but if not, I will definitely put the words on the screen. But it's Animaux, French, oui, oui.
I'm a toddler.
Oui, oui is French.
I know.
I was gonna say, I know a little bit of French. Bonsoir. Je vais très bien, merci. Et vous?
I am clearly finding everything hilarious today.
Holy moly.
Wow.
Yes. Okay. So, what we got here? We got us a bunch of stuff here. Ay, ay, ay. Just know that whatever I've got here, she is also going, once I do a review from her, she's going to join me for a live, and I will be putting up a video where I'm going to introduce her to everybody and just kind of do a Q&A with her, go over, a lot of these, scents with her. But right now, this is just the first introduction. I'm not really going to give too much into it because I got a lot of fragrances to go over. We're going to start right here with Aurate. All right. Open that while I pull up. Maison des Animaux. That's Aurate.
Correct.
So Aurate is addictive, somehow both elegant and earthy. This is a golden amber fragrance formulated around a very special labdanum from Crete. Hints of leather, vanilla, and dripping with resins. This is a gorgeous unisex fragrance that is utterly compelling. So the top notes are labdanum, vanilla, jasmine, with the base notes of sandalwood, good leather. Like Becky with the good hair. So I guess that's good leather. Oh, snap. That's Keisha with the good leather bag. She don't have that. Oh, she didn't buy her leather bag from down on 55th Street.
I can't take you nowhere. I can take you nowhere ever again.
She got the good leather bag.
Moving on.
And more vanilla. So vanilla, good leather, and more vanilla. How can it go wrong? I'm just saying. So, similar to some of hers, they're not dupes, but they are. Some of them are inspirations, twists. So this one is similar to, and it says, this might just fill the gap in our aching hearts left by Amber Absolute, as well as Hermès's iconic Amber Narguile. So I've never smelled Amber Narguile or Amber Absolute by that person, that TF person. He who shall remain unnamed, the Voldemort of fragrances.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Tom Ford.
I still have no idea.
Is
he the one that made the ugly boxes?
And he made everybody change their bottles, and he sued them because they made their bottles look just like his.
I remember you telling me about that. Okay.
Yeah. Well, and he's the Voldemort of fragrances right now. So everybody's cloning all of his fragrances because he wanted to be petty. So he wanted to be petty about it. So every fragrance house all the clone houses are making all his stuff. But anyway, that I might get it up. But anywho, I've never smelled.
Oh, the paper smells good.
Oh, it does? You sprayed it on here?
No.
Oh, yeah.
The paper smells good.
Oh. Okay. Well, I was actually going to use.
What if it wasn't supposed to smell like that? What if it's supposed to smell like the paper?
vanilla, leather, sandalwood, and vanilla.
Well, I'm guessing it smells like vanilla then.
This is exactly what it says it smells like. And as a fan of vanilla and leather, as a standalone or as a layering fragrance, excellent. Very, very, very nice. And it is very good leather. This is a very smooth leather. It's a very rich leather. It doesn't smell like pleather, so that's good. You know what I mean? This is not Payless leather here. This is not the back room in Payless. No, 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 no.
It's hilarious that you said that. We just had this conversation about where you get good leather and bad leather from.
And I understand what you were making the distinction about in my head now. Because, okay, all right, I'm gonna hand them to you. I gotcha. All right, so, all right, that is. Oh, I sprayed it on there on the
I know,
inside
but
of
it's
the phone.
upside down.
Yeah, it's not strong, it's not beastly, you know what I mean, but it's very nice. It's got a presence to it. Like I said, that was just on the card, so it's so many of them. I'm not gonna do them on skin. I might pick one to do on skin by the end of it. But she also sent me this bonus pack, new frags not yet for sale. So I got something you don't got. I got something you don't got. And we gonna see what these are all about. And when I get her on the live, these are the ones I really, really, really want to discuss with her and get more into. And I'll let you know, be able to let you know when they will be available if you're interested. And I will, like I said, I will put the link to all of these on there. But so far, so good. One down.
Does that mean I don't get to smell what's in there?
Oh, we're gonna open these.
Okay.
Yeah, we're opening these today.
Because, like, you have to put in the video from at the farmer's market.
When I get to that, I got to put that story in there.
Because that was so funny.
So this one is called Bohem. So, these are all seem to be, I'm assuming they're of some French, European influence. Bohem, so you would think of like a bohemian, lifestyle. So I'm expecting this to maybe have some patchouli in here somewhere. Don't know, we'll see. Bohem. Bohem is toffee, top notes of toffee, vanilla, cinnamon, sandalwood, tobacco, smoky caramel, and velvet musk.
I am definitely a fan of that.
So they say that it is, well, similar to if you like Guerlain's Spiritus Double Vanille or Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. So we're really going to see what this one is because I have smelled both of those, the original and several dupes of it. So we're going to see. And like I said, once again, this is Bohem. So far, this is going to be the front runner of the first one I put on my skin. So far,
I can smell that from here.
So far, this is the front runner for one that I'm going to put on my skin. This is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
That is delicious. Smoky, caramel, vanilla, almost has a boozy scent to it. The tobacco is not a pungent tobacco, but it's a nice, earthy, rich tobacco. It doesn't smell like a cheap cigar or a pack of Swishers or something that,
No, you're at a cigar bar
Yeah,
and
this is a
not.
nice one.
Yeah, this is the cigar bar that women can go to too.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, I was a fan.
This is nice. Crystal. So far, right now, just off first impressions, first 10. First 10. Yeah, I'll give you that a 10 all day off that one right now. I haven't even worn it yet, but that one is definitely going on my skin like very, very soon. Yeah, that's nice. That is really good. Yeah. I definitely see it's not a one-to-one of either of the Tom Ford or the Guerlain, but if that is your jam, get that instead.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
I actually it's a lot more that is a lot easier to wear than the Tom Ford one. The Tom Ford one, it's great. I love it. Don't get it wrong. I would never buy it because you know how I feel about that. But anyway,
So they're like the Metallicas to the Napsters.
yes, 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 and leading the charge of trying to, trying to put down there like, no, if you want to smell like this, you got to spend $550. You can't. No, you can't. You can't mix the same chemicals. No, you can't do it.
Yeah, you can't be as smart as me, figure it out and do it yourself.
Yes, yes, we have a monopoly. But anywho, so I digress. Once again, the next one we have here is called. This one is called Amora, and I don't have. Let's see, Amora. There we are. Okay, this one is supposed to be very similar to Love Don't Be Shy. Now, this one is going to be a feminine fragrance because let's not even front. People try to say that Love Don't Be Shy is unisex. Love Don't Be Shy. It's not unisex. You can wear what you want to wear. You know what I'm saying? But you'll be wearing a feminine fragrance, just period. It just is what it is. Now, if you want to wear a feminine fragrance, by God, knock yourself out. But yeah, that is definitely not my speed. It's a little too. But I don't know. I have not. Have you? Did you smell it? What does it smell like? I'm gonna read you what the notes are.
I want you to smell it before I
Okay.
share my opinion.
Jammy roses, cotton candy, neroli, sandalwood, leather, musk, and labdanum. So it's supposed to smell like in the same veins of Love Don't Be Shy or Oriana by Parfums de Marly. So Parfums de Marly is kind of a rose, but a playful light rose. It's a lighter light rose fragrance with a little bit of fruit, to it, a little bit of leather. So I'm expecting that to smell like my mom's purse, maybe.
I definitely think you'll think that answer was in the same hemisphere, but maybe not quite the same ballpark.
Yeah, okay. You sprayed in there?
Mm-mm. No, I just sniffed the paper.
So let's see. This one, Amora. So love. smell like candy. Yo, this smell like a bag of candy, yo. This smell like sweet tart Smarties.
It smells like our grandchildren after we give them candy.
Yeah. Yeah, the baby powder and candy.
Oh
Holy moly.
I know that this is not going to sound like a compliment, and I promise I don't mean it as an insult.
No, that is nice.
They bottled 2-year-old and made it smell good.
Yes. So can you imagine giving your kids at a very young age Fun Dip?
Yes.
You remember Fun Dip?
With the little
white stick. And after they ate it and they licked their fingers
and they
had it all over them. This is what your 2-3-year-old smelled like after eating Fun Dip.
But you know, when they're clean, not when they're dirty.
Right. This is really nice. Dudes, I love you. Don't try it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I'm going to talk about you. It smells good, but I would much.
And you really have to be ultra feminine to pull that off, I think. Like
I mean, that's what I'm saying. This is a girl,
but I wouldn't wear
youthful.
It. But like, I'd buy it for Taylor.
Right. That's what I'm saying. This is the youthful fragrance. This is what your 18 to 30-year-old, yeah, all day, whenever, just to wear, you could a young lady could wear this as a signature scent. Is my mom gonna wear this? She would have it, and she might wear it out if we were doing something outdoor in the spring or summer. You know, she might pull it out because if we went on a cruise, she would wear this on a cruise or something like that.
I could see that.
You know what I mean? Like I was saying, I could see you, even you wearing maybe this on a. I mean, if you were to wear it, that would be the occasion that I would see you wearing it. Would be on a cruise. This is definitely not your. I know this is not your, but it smells. I like it.
No, it does.
I
it
like
smells
it
good.
a lot.
It's just a very young scent to me.
Very nice. All right. So this next one,
It wanted to jump right out at you.
I don't know. Must have thought I was beautiful too.
I wish you could have seen her face when I said, I know. I'm never going to forget that. It was just like, oh. What was I supposed to say?
Now, this one is one that I've been anxious to get to, because one of my favorite fragrances that I have discovered recently has just become one of my favorite fragrances, or the DNA surrounding, would be the Rosendo Mateo No. 5 Baby Cat. That whole caramel, smoky incense, leather, vanilla, that whole ballpark, somewhere around there. So anything that comes close to Baby Cat or Rosendo Mateo No. 5 or anything like that, I really like. It really works well with my chemistry. It's a very complimented scent on me. And I like it. So this one is said to be, this one is called Beltane. And it says, hear us out. It's like a fine perfume that went to Burning Man. Deep, smoky caramel, incense, pink pepper, good leather. I'm there. And then when you go down, it says top notes, vanilla, incense, and saffron. So the saffron gives it a little sweet spice, not just the creamy, ice creamy, cakey smell from the vanilla. The saffron gives it a little more of a spice, but not being too spicy, so it will make it more like a spiced vanilla. So that's good. And the base notes are sandalwood, leather, benzoin, bourbon, and church.
What the? That was a heck of a...
And church.
What does church smell like?
But like an old interesting one with chanting and a mysterious door.
Never mind. I know now.
That choked me up. So let me go back and repeat that again. Base notes of sandalwood, leather, benzoin, bourbon, church, but like an old interesting one with chanting and a mysterious door.
Well, now I want to know what's behind the door.
So this is saying that if baby cat and angel share had a baby, it would be something like this. So we definitely want to see what that is, because that's two of probably the most, well, I know angel share is probably one of the, next to Aventus, angel share and Aventus and Leighton, they're probably the three most popular and most duped fragrances on the planet right now. There are probably at least 100 clones of each of those somewhere. But there are at least 20 good ones of each of them. I'll put it like that. That's how much they are. There are at least 20 clones, good ones of each one of those that you could put next to each other and be like, splitting hairs. It's just as good. Baby cat, there are maybe 4 on the market that are really, really good. The one I got from Hexanoct, the Velvet Cocoon, is probably just as good, if not closer, than most of the clones that I had, and that's oil. So we're going to see what Beltane is going to do.
Okay.
The leather in this is so good. Wow. Wow. The leather in this is so good. You get all of that. You get the burnt caramel, you get the leather with the burnt caramel. Some people say it has, and this is how I know how close it is, because some people equate it to, they say it's got a burnt tire smell, but it's not that, you know what I mean? But it's like when you first catch but it was like when it actually settles in, it's like, no, that's not what that is. And it's like, yeah, but this is nice. Once again, this is like the real baby cat. This is not for everybody. This one is not, as some of the clones that are out are a little more softer, so they're a lot easier to wear. Whereas the original baby cat is more of it's more of a polarizing type of scent because it has that bite to it. Well, that has that bite to it. That has got a really nice leather, and it's blended very well. If you're not a fan of leather, don't even worry, don't even bother it. It's not as the other one, the Bohème. The Bohème is more of a softer, subtle leather with that vanilla and everything to it. So that one is definitely more along the lines of like that tobacco vanille, because it's got that tobacco behind it to kind of soften up that leather. Whereas that one doesn't have the tobacco to soften out that leather, and that leather is the star of that fragrance. That is good stuff. That is good. If you like leather, if you like that baby cat, type DNA, it is definitely up that alley. I mean, Rifacot, Niall Queen, Fierte. Fierte is far more vanilla. It's softer. It's my favorite out of those, but that one is very well done, and I would definitely put that with that the Rifacot and those that have that more stronger, more pungent leather accord to it. If you like more of that more pungent leather accord, that in your face leather accord, and less of the creamy sweet vanilla, this is more of the vanilla bean, vanilla husk, vanilla pod smell. It's good. Very, very, very good. So far, I have Bohem is the only 10 out of 10, but everything else is, I would at least an 8.5, 8.75 so far. I'll give a full ranking, later, but Bohem is the only one that's a full 10 out of 10 that I'll put on my skin. The Beltane, I know what that one, I just wore Fierte and Velvet Cocoon the other day, day before yesterday, layered. So I'm not going to put that one on skin today, but I will be wearing that one soon to get a full review. What you think?
It wasn't for me.
Yeah.
It would be alright on you. I would like it on you, but it's not for me.
Yeah. Cool. All that matters to me. This next one here is called Kefi or Kafi. And this one is a wonderful unisex spicy amber fragrance that is perfect for fall. And it is Kefi. It's Greek. It means a feeling of joy, high spirits, or enthusiasm, often associated with a zest for life. And it's got notes of cardamom, ginger, sandalwood, blackcurrant, and vanilla musk. And you can wear it any day, any night, and it's perfect for all times, from what it says. So I guess we'll see. Wait, Kefi? Kefi. This one is not an inspiration of anything. This is one of their originals, just one of their house fragrances. And it's very, you get spicy. It's very spicy. You get a blast of that tartness in there, from the black currant. You can get that in the background. But the ginger in there, you can definitely get that ginger, and that cardamom is the star in this right here. The vanilla, it plays in the background. It gives it almost a star of anise kind of feel, almost a licoricey kind of feel, just slightly with that mixture. Smell it off the card, baby. You see what I'm saying? If you smell it off of there, see where it gives it kind of a star of anise kind of in the, it's not really like dead there, but nutmeggy
You really
star
have
of
to like
anise.
that, though. You have to like, because it's definitely the center focal point.
You smell like you fell into your spice cabinet. I mean, for real.
And it's like when I put that whole scent or the whole spice thing on top of the cranberries.
Yes.
That's what it reminds me
I
of.
mean, but It's very good. It's perfect for this fall time weather. It would be nice, on a nice day where you got on a nice sweater or a hoodie. Yeah, it's nice. I'm going to wear it just because I'm going to test it. And then that way I'll really be able to give you my full reviews, whether or not this will go into rotation or just occasion, because there's a difference. See, rotation are Kristy approved. Occasion are just because I wear what I want to wear because I'm grown. But, I know that, we share sleeping quarters. So I have to wear things that are Kristy approved so that I don't sleep with Hades and Loki, who are our dogs. Because, they're going to love me regardless.
That is true. I will love you regardless.
Yeah, but
you
not
that
kind of love. Not that kind of love. You know what I'm saying? No. But, and with this one, I got some on my fingers. So this one I'm actually wearing in a way. It is very much like it smells like the holidays. This smells like nutmeg. It smells like you can smell the cardamom. It smells very Middle Eastern. This is a very much a Middle Eastern style of fragrance. So if you don't like that spicy Middle Eastern style of fragrance, it might not be for you. But if you do, this has got everything but oud. That's the only thing this one is missing to make it the perfect trifecta. If this had oud in it, Neeb would rate this a 10 out of 10 right now. Good stuff. So once again, that one is called Kefi. Two more of this one is called it says Nos on it, but it is Nostalgia is the name of the fragrance. The actual name of the fragrance is called Nostalgia. And the notes in this one are, this is the one that I've been waiting for. This is the one she's been waiting to try that I told her. This one is called Nostalgia is True Luxury. We sourced 2 types of vanilla.
Oh, I remember that.
An intensely animalic vanilla absolute and a lighter, sweeter tincture that has been aged in bourbon for 5 years. We blended an absurd amount of the vanilla with 3 types of hand-sourced cedar. So, and then it's rounded out with narcotic and achingly sweet ylang-ylang. Once more, because it's fun to say, ylang-ylang. And beautiful, unexpected notes of jasmine, sambac, absolute. So the top notes are vanilla, 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 ylang-ylang, and jasmine. I'm serious. That's what it says. Vanilla, vanilla, and the base notes are the best cedars of the world. So we're going to see if this is just a vanilla bomb with some woods. It says unisex, but we'll see. Because that ylang-ylang and that jasmine, those white florals tend to be a little more. See, I can smell this already. That's nice.
I like that too. I thought it was going to be too sweet.
No.
I like that.
Yeah, that's nice. This would make it's not Altair. It's not a clone of Altair. But if you added orange blossom in here instead of the ylang ylang, this would definitely fall into that because the way the vanilla and the woods go, it's very much. I mean, this actually has a closer wood to vanilla profile to it than Liquid Broom does.
I love that you think I know what that means.
The people watching, they'll know. They're gonna be looking at that bottle of Liquid Broom.
Then definitely look at them.
y'all gonna be looking at that bottle of Liquid Broom and be like, I don't know. Except for the orange blossom. If this had orange blossom in it, this is really nice. This would work great as a This would be one of the best layering fragrances on the planet right now. But I want to rock it just as it is, just cause. I mean, I like vanilla. I have, Eternal Oud. I've got Serre. I've got Nebris. I've got all of the, I love vanilla. Victory Elixir. If it's got vanilla, if vanilla's a star, I want it on my shelf. I want it on my skin. It is what it is. But once again, if you like a vanilla, woody bomb, it's not vanilla cake. This is real vanilla. This is adult vanilla.
That's what I was thinking too. Because when you read off what it was going to smell like, I thought, "Ooh, that's a lot."
Yeah.
And all I kept thinking of is like, did you ever accidentally pour too much vanilla extract into something you're baking?
Yeah. No. This is adult vanilla.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Nostalgia. Okay. 6 for 6 so far there, Crystal.
Okay, but we really got to open up that box
Well,
soon.
we're getting there. We're getting there. But the people gonna have to watch the next video for that one.
Okay. But I still get to smell it today, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna stop this video and then start the next one. So it won't be only one long video.
Okay.
So y'all just have to be looking out for the second one for that one. Ha 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 ha. This one, and I saved it just because this is the closer. It's all closer, but the closer. I'm silly. We've already established that. And this one is also, well, this is another one that is supposedly, if you like the Tom Ford tobacco vanille, the Hermes Amber Narguilé, and it is a rich tobacco gourmand with hints of fruits and flowers, and absolutely dead sexy leather.
I love these people.
So it went from good leather to great leather to an absolutely dead sexy leather. So we've already established that their good leather was good. The great leather was actually great. So kids, you might want to leave the room for this one. This is dead sexy. My content's not for kids anyway, so.
Yeah, go to bed.
Anywho, this is a unisex fragrance that might lean a little masculine. So, but this one is easy to love whether you're Chuck Norris or Holly Golightly, or anywhere in between. Top notes are caramel, bourbon, vanilla. Base notes are fruity tobacco and velvety musk. They could have stopped at the top notes for me. I mean, they didn't have to add the fruit notes and the velvety musk, but I mean, the caramel, the bourbon, vanilla, that is probably...
That's like your trifecta.
That's my trifecta right there. You don't really have to add anything else to that, but I don't mind. I don't mind tobacco. A good tobacco though. If you're gonna do fruit,
cherry pipe tobacco, you can get both.
Cherry, plum, hands down. Plum is probably my favorite. Cherry's got to be done right, because if not, it smells like a Vicks Formula 44.
Oh yeah, no, not that cherry, like cherry.
Yeah, what I say is you got to get the right kind of cherry. That's the only thing about it. So let's see if the closer can really bring it home. I think I missed. Yeah.
Definitely don't give me so much ammunition at one time.
It smells like Mexican food.
Let me smell.
It smells like cilantro and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. It smells like Mexican food.
Okay, I don't get cilantro, and I love cilantro.
Not cilantro, but because cilantro is that it's not, but it smells like... I definitely don't get caramel, bourbon, and vanilla out of that one.
Mm-mm. No, it smells like something that, I don't know the terms, but the scene that comes to mind. That sounds so weird. It's like you're waiting in line, and what you're waiting in line for is something you really want to do. So there's like a sweetness to it that is the draw, but it's just not enough. And you're really thinking about saying, I'm out. That's what comes to mind. So the closer is actually a pretty cool name for the scene that I just came up with based on that smell, because I was out. But not because it doesn't smell bad. It's just...
It's different.
It is different.
It is definitely different. It is one that, see, you probably have convinced me to put this one on skin, because that's the only way I will be able to really, really, really be able to tell what this one does, is to put it on skin. So I am actually going to put this one on my hand right there, just because I have to know what this one smells like to really make a good assessment of it. Because right now I can't really even make a good assessment of it, because I can't even determine what it smells like. Because it's like it smells...
To me, it sounds like waiting.
It's not caramel, bourbon, vanilla.
No, there was definitely a sweetness to it. There was. But it was not the first thing I smelled.
Okay. Now, I put it on this hand. Oak age bourbon. I mean, it smells like the wood from a barrel of bourbon. You know what I mean? It smells like the wood from it. I can smell the sweetness, a little bit of husk, vanilla bean. Yeah, I can definitely get it. I definitely get more of it now. You know, I mean, it's still not as
I mean, but that's
it's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be.
right.
You know what I mean? Compared to the nostalgia or the bohem or the other ones, the Beltane, the ones with the other caramel and the vanilla.
No, that's definitely a darker.
Yeah, that's a darker one. It's interesting. You know, when I wear this, do you know the first thing that comes to my mind? I am Batman. What would Batman wear? This.
If you've ever wondered what Batman would wear, this is it.
If you ever wondered what Batman would wear, this would be what Batman would wear. Not Bruce Wayne.
Nah, man.
Bruce Wayne
is wearing that one.
Would be wearing that right there. Because him and Selena Kyle gonna be having fun when he wear that. But when Batman is running around Gotham, he's rocking Closer or The Closer. Yes. Anywho, I'm about to end this one, but I'm coming back in just a few minutes to review these. Peace, love, hair grease.